everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is Thursday, which means it is Booklist Thursday. Booklist Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book, thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today is more of an announcement video, not necessarily recommendation focused, but this falls under the category of bookish things. So couple of things. First one is we want to announce our next buddy read for July. And if you're new here or new to Booklist Thursday, Sarah and I do a buddy read every other month, every 3 months, kind of whenever it kind of fits in with the crazy life of families and jobs and all that fun stuff. So thankfully it's summer, we have a little extra time, so we're going to do one in July. We have a Facebook page for Booklist Thursday fans that is linked below. If you want to join it, anybody and everyone is welcome. That's solely where we kind of communicate and discuss and talk about the buddy reads that we're doing, as well as some other information. Sometimes people share, I think Michelle put a really cool thing in there about a big book sale that was happening if you lived in Michigan, or other things are kind of anything bookish is honestly allowed in there. So if you're interested in doing this or interested in joining that community, the link is below. So for July, we thought we'd pick a summary read. Sarah and I just read the new Allie Brady book, so we thought let's go with an Allie Brady backlist book. So we picked The Beach Trap. It sounded super, super cool. So this one follows two best friends. They've been torn apart by life-altering secrets, and they have one summer to set their record straight. So we might, do we go back in time a little bit? Maybe, because it seems like we would. But we do go between characters. So there's Blake and Kat. So when 12-year-old Kat and Blake meet at Camp Chickawa, they have an instant connection, but everything falls apart when they learn they're not just best friends, they're also half-sisters. Confused and betrayed, the girls break off all contact. 15 years later, when their father dies, Kat and Blake discover he's left a joint inheritance, the family beach house, in Destin, Florida, which I know Sarah was excited for because that's where she's from. Two sisters are immediately at odds. Blake, who's recently been demoted from a regular nanny to a dog nanny, ouch, wants to sell the house, while social media influencer Kate is desperate to hold on to the place where she lives so many happy memories. So they join forces to renovate the dilapidated house, with the understanding that Kat will try to buy Blake out at the end of it. And it seems like it's a process, not only to fix the house, but to heal those two. So I've heard great things. I know Amber loves this book. I've heard a couple of other people say that they've read this and really, really enjoyed it. So I'm so excited to get to this book and read this in July. If you're on board, grab yourself a copy of the book, however you can. Join the Facebook group, and then we will post what the reading schedule is for that. We will post dates of any reading sprints. We try to do at least one, if not two, reading sprints throughout the month. And then we do have a live show at the end where we discuss the book. So jump in, come along with us. It's a blast. It really is. I've been enjoying doing buddy reads with you guys. The other announcement I have is that we are, I know we're like a month late at it, but we're bringing back the Roll Your Next Read challenge for the summer. We typically do this June, July, August, but again, life. So it's happening July, August, and September. Game board is here. Again, the Google Doc link will be in the description below, so you can print one off for yourself. It's super fun. So there's a grid of prompts, I guess you could say, ideas, recommendations, something like that, within here. And all you have to do is roll either one die or two dice. And as you roll it, and you have the two, you follow either, if it's like a 1 and a 2, or there's two options that you end up with. So the prompts we tried to keep fairly simple, and open to interpretation. So we do have the word summer spelt out on here, so those squares just have a letter in it. Take it as you will. Take it as the beginning of a title, the beginning of an author's name, the beginning of a genre, if you want it to be. If you get the letter R and you want to read a romance, go for it. There's a few blank spaces, so if you'd like to write in your own prompts, maybe a book of the month or on your Kindle or something like that. And then the rest of them are just kind of open enough to interpretation. So we have a library. You could either read a book that takes place in a library, go to the library and get a book. Flip-flops on the cover. Flip-flop could be they flip between two characters. Throughout the book, you have dual perspectives. Rated, you could have like the highest rated on your shelf, 5-star prediction, flowers, shade. There's colors on here. We have red, white, and blue, so those colors could be in the titles. I'm looking at my sheet below so I can get some ideas. Backlist book from, I don't know, Neckley, your Kindle, on your shelf, on your TBR pile, whatever it might be. But it's just a fun little way to kind of ramp up, change up, mix up your TBR pile for the summer. So that is starting in July. Honestly, there are times where I will use even past Roll Your Next Reads boards if I'm just kind of stuck and I don't know what to pick up next. It helps give me some inspiration. So I hope you join along. I hope you love it. Again, that link will be below, and then we'll also have it in our Facebook group as well. So have fun with that one. And I love hearing when people say that they've picked a specific book because of a Roll Your Next Read challenge, or have gotten them out of, a reading slump, or have gotten them to read something different. It's so fun. I love seeing it. And I love doing little challenges like this. So I think it's our third or fourth year doing that. So it's a lot of fun coming up with stuff. Anyways, all of that's below. Head to Sarah's channel if you want to and see. She's got kind of the same announcement going on, but if you want to go over there and give her some love. And if you want to just say that you're here and hi, and don't necessarily have anything to share, put a picture of like a game piece or a dice or something in the comments below, or let me know if you're in for the buddy read. I'd love to see anybody that's joining us. Or if you just want to say hi or talk bookish things, I'm always there. I like to check out the comments and at least interact when I can. So leave that below. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.